Hey guys, it's Ona. Today is, what is it, Wednesday, July 8th. I went to see updates, went to see my mom. If you're new, come on in. We're going to pull some cards and do some seance, okay? If you're coming back and returning, thank you so much. I adore my subscribers. They are amazing. They're just amazing. Welcome back. Come and join. If you have synesthesia, you might want to turn it off because I just got home from the greenhouse and it's like 95 degrees outside and it's a lot hotter inside the greenhouse. So smell-o-vision would not work for you right now. I'll clean up later. I'm kind of right, but I got some things going on that were kind of interesting. So I sat down and I started to write. My visit with my mom was really awesome. She is just like me. I'm so glad that we got to talk. And she wanted to sneak out like she always does, but we couldn't. She kept looking and saying, "Come on, let's go. Come on." I'm like, "Mom, I'm going to get in trouble." And I brought her some stuff the next day, some pictures of flowers and everything, and the dogs, and it was really, really nice. But something not so unusual happened the next day. Yesterday, I was in a really angry place all day. I just kept like trying to find stuff to pick on. I even told my daughter, like, don't come down here unless you want me to find something to be mad at you about. it was it was a day I was just angry, and I think it was grief. I think it was grief in that I was just mad that I can't see my mom as much, or um, maybe I didn't do enough, or I don't know. But I was in an angry place. I left a bottle of bleach and a nice letter, not so nice letter, for my neighbor who owns the bar to clean up the sidewalk. Okay. And what else? I mean, all kinds of stuff was going like the whole day. I smashed my hand in the door finally at the end of the day. See that big bruised knuckle there? And this one, and this one. Like all this, like, I don't want to say it out loud, like tower moments were yesterday. And you know what? Last night I meditated and I said, you gotta you gotta hit me with some like serious badassery love here because this was a sucky day and I don't like those and I don't have time for that. So I feel like I'm much better today, much much better, and I want to do a reading. I want to do a reading on Mary Trump. Okay, so I just pulled up the one picture that seems to be circulating all over about Mary Trump. She is Don's niece, and she has published and is releasing the book about their family history. I didn't pre-order it. I'm not going to spend money on it. What I've learned from excerpts that have been read is a pretty nice synthesis of what we already know, right? We already know this stuff. So I'm not really like I want to jump on that pre-order. What I do want to know is she the one? Is she the one that was sort of predicting? Everyone predicted would take him down. There's a lot of little things taking him down right now, but I want to see if technically she's the whistleblower, and this was something that was foreseen. So let's take a look. So I pulled up the picture, and some really interesting things came up. I think this lady is either clear audience or hears voices. I clearly saw an image whispering into her ear and her responding to it. Okay? There are so many layers to that. There are so many layers to that. But I think she does. Okay? I saw green puffs, these cute little puffs kind of coming out of her throat. Okay? In a good way, in a release, just a little at a time. I also saw this lilac layer of protection. It wasn't round, it was oval, like an egg, and it was lilac. And I felt like it was very protective. I didn't smell anything. I didn't smell like a lilac or anything. But I saw that. I also saw a picture of her back, okay, in a side view. So if you're standing on your side and you could see how the spine curves, I could see from the chest, what we call the thoracic area, down to the lumbar, and it was stretched. So I believe she has back pain, or I'm not sure what that would mean, but I'm pretty sure she's got some back pain. I also hear the word Memphis. I don't know what Memphis has to do with it, other than while I'm shuffling these cards to do her mental health spread, our caterpillars, Elvis and Harriet, are doing very, very well. Elvis is all like, he's like stretching out of there. So maybe Memphis is, Elvis is he's gonna hatch soon. He should be. I haven't counted the days on his arrival, but he'll let me know. All right, so let's do a mental health spread on Mary Trump. Those were the things I saw. Very brief little meditation, kind of getting her energy. She's my age, right? She's 55, and I like to think that the girl's going to take down the whole thing. You know, it's hard to do this objectively when subjectively you're like, you go, girl, you go. Okay, all right, okay. Mary Trump. You know, I was a psych nurse for a long time, and I think this is true, that sometimes you go into psych to fix your problems, right? I thought you go into psych to fix your problems. I'll never go into psych. I stumbled into psych and learned about my problems. Okay, I fell upon going into the psychiatric nursing arm of it, and I learned about what was wrong. So scary as it is, yeah, it's one or the other. To fix them or to find them, and then learn how to fix them, right? Okay, so let's get started on her appearance. The first card is appearance and motor coordination. Just gonna move this stuff over a little bit. What do we got here? Ace of Wands. So she's delivering a message. I gotta say, for appearance, yeah, she's hiding out. You only see what she's delivered, and for some reason, we've only seen one photo of her. So this is her appearance. As far as motor coordination, there's really nothing I can tell you other than I saw that her spine there. There she is. Okay, there's her appearance. Past history. Let's see. Okay. 6, the Lovers. So past history of maybe just having, I don't know anything about her relationship or partners or anything like that. I'd say past history, and put the lovers in there, that um, it's broken. You know, the history of that kind of relationship, maybe the family relationship, or maybe she's trying to split it. I don't know. Maybe she's always been somebody who's trying to see she's splitting it. Maybe she's always been the one to sort of divide the family and to let them see who they are and work from the other side. I don't know. Speech. Oh, she feels like she can't say as much as she wants to. Okay. She has been restricted. So I think whatever interviews that she is being asked to schedule about this book, she's being held back. She's not saying anything. The speech, okay? Nothing. Affect or expression of emotion. She's got guides. There's her expression of emotion. It looks like, it doesn't look like, I wouldn't say trying to get away with, but it looks like she's guided by at least 3 people. If I were doing a reading on her, I'd say she has guides. She definitely has guides that her expression of emotion is, look at these people in this picture, measured, calculated, and guided. She doesn't say anything until she's supposed to say something. Okay. Yeah, this must be a hard time, just with all this stuff coming out. My gosh, right? Thought process. 2 of Cups. Okay. This is the one whispering in her ear. It was a male. Look how he's holding the cup and how she's holding the cup. She channels. Okay. Perception of reality. King of Wands. Okay, she's up against, look at that king. Look at the king. The perception of reality is, I'm going to go ahead and say she's up against a force here. Okay. This is, King of Wands is the messenger, right? He delivers the news. Huh. Intellect, seems smart. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I want to say that her intellect is dual. Like, there was money that got poured into her education, but with this deck and this 10 of Pentacles, I'd say that a big portion of her education was seeing through and advocating for people who didn't have as much. Okay? Insight, what motivates you? The Hierophant. A government. That's what motivates you. Okay? Maybe what motivated her to write this book was a reevaluation of what's going on. Okay? I got really upset last night because I thought, why didn't you write this book 3 years ago? Wouldn't that just sort of set the pace for all the impeachment and everything that happened? And then on Rachel Maddow last night, I understand the process of having to take that leap of faith and being really, really scared to do it. And I think, and this actually totally looks like her, I say, what motivates you? That's what motivates you. Interesting. Interesting gal. All right. So that's it. What's going on? Tomorrow is Thursday. I got the day off. I'm going to be working in the house. So if you guys have any suggestions for things, I'm around. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Stay safe. Wear your masks, please. Okay. This is a scary time with this virus. Trust me, I know how painful it is to wear it, but I do it. We're in the greenhouse, okay? And it is tough, and I get dizzy. So watch yourselves, okay? Be well. Thank you. Love you, and we'll see you soon.